Hey, girl, hey. What are you doing? Hold on. I got to wipe these glasses. That is foggy. I can't see none of that. My eyes are too tired tonight to try to focus without a pair of glasses on. That's a little bit better. Hey, girl, hey. What's up? Girl, my allergies, oh my gosh. Like, my inner ear right now is itching so bad, and I can't get it to stop. It's driving me bonkers. And you hear it nasally. Go away, pollen. Every springtime for me, girl. Springtime for me, and then I catch like a cold stuff again come wintertime. It winds up being the same thing all over again. I don't feel bad by any means. I don't feel bad. I sound horrible, and I look like my eyes are puffy and watery, but I don't feel bad at all. Like, I went walking around Walmart. I was fine. It's just, sinus and allergies. I can tell, like, I can't breathe real good through my nose. So, when I can't breathe through my nose, my body and my mind tells me panic, panic, panic. So I have to talk myself out of panic attacks a lot when I have sinus issues. Because I'm weird like that. So I've had a few panic attacks today where I don't feel like I'm catching enough breath. And so, see how red I am? Now, I have coughed like no tomorrow, too. I'm hoping this coffee's going to help a little bit. Hey, girl, hey. Let me get my creamer. Creamer. Oh, and then Rufus. Let's talk about it. Okay, so as most of you know, and if you don't know, you'll know now, my meds, Squirrel, I saw a comment. My meds were not ready today, FYI. I don't have the mental capacity to deal with, I can't deal with that at all today. And when they told me they weren't ready, I just left. I just left. I can't. I could not deal with it today. I just couldn't. So I just went on to Walmart and did what I had to do. I didn't have it in me. So I was up with Rue until like 3:30, 3:45 this morning. My alarm clock went off at 5:30 because I wanted to be up by 6 moving, you know what I mean? So I could be up at the Gunkles cleaning by 7. My alarm clock went off at 5:30. It woke me up, and then I went back to sleep, and I dozed off. And Daddy woke up and was, like, moving at, like, 6:45, and I was like, crap, I've got to get up. I wanted to already be gone to clean. So I had to force myself out of bed. But I did it, girl. And I went up there and cleaned the Gunkles house. Like I was supposed to do. Sending some love, some light, and some positivity. Filter comments similar to those flagged by our community. Okay. So, where was I at? Okay, so I went and did my cleaning this morning, so that was done. And then when I got done with that, I came back, and I got the kids up and gave them breakfast, because Daddy was leaving as I was coming back. He was getting ready to leave. So, I got the kids up, Daddy left to go do the golf cart thing. Got them fed breakfast, got myself cleaned up and dressed, like I wiped down with you know how you do. My mamas know. Go on and wipe it down with a wash rag, throw you some clothes on, go on to the store. So that's what we did. You know what I mean? And ran and got what we had to get and came on back home. And then by the time I got back home with them and did all that, girl, it was already 5 o'clock. David Roberts, yes, honey. Clean the busy pots. My mama always say, go on in there and wipe the high side and the low side, because ain't nobody wanting to smell that either before we have to go down the road. I forgot about that. Wipe the high side and the low side, because ain't nobody wanting to smell that. She was a trip. I did not splurge on a plant today. No. I don't. Very rarely, very, very rarely, I go and look at plants, but very rarely will you ever see me purchase one. I always say that I'm considering it, but I know, so I'm very budget conscious because, again, I've got 6 months to pay my house off. Now I'm down to 5.5 months, 5.5 months. Less than that. 5 months and a week. Anywho, ADHD squirrel. Pure peppermint tea. Oh, I might have to do that. Budget. That's what we were talking about. I have to be on a very, very tight budget. And so I know what I had to get today. And I had a very, 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 very sneaky feeling that my budget was going to be extended today anyways by the time I got to the register. And it was. I wound up spending a little bit more than I was supposed to. But it was stuff we had to have, you know. I mean, the kids got to have milk. You know what I mean? The kids have got to have their snacks. The kids have got to have their stuff. We got to have trash bags. You know, it's the necessities. So, I stick to it, man. I stick to it. And even during the week, cheers. Even during the week, when when baby boys at school and stuff. Thanks for the corgi, the puppy kisses. My allergies are horrible. Whenever I had, backtrack. I've lost train of thought. I can't breathe either. What were we talking about? So I don't know about the WIC thing. I haven't checked into that yet. I mean, we're very, very low income, so I would assume we would qualify, but I don't know. Something I need to check on. Now, what we were talking about Huxley's school. Okay, so like during the week when Huxley's at school, and I've got what did I come over here for? Oh, a fork. And I do my little Walmart trips then. I go in there and I grab we ran out of milk. So I'm going to go in there and literally grab milk and a snack. Or I'm going to go in there and I'm going to grab, we ran out of toilet paper. I'm going in to grab toilet paper. I don't do full shopping days when I go to Walmart during the week like that. I'd prefer just to stay in the car because I get in less trouble staying in the car. Because I don't get tempted to spend money. They do not have Medicaid. They do not. They are on my insurance. I pay for their insurance. I pay for all of our insurance. See, I thought about the pickup order thing too, Jennifer. And the only thing about that is that doesn't waste much time for me. It's really more of a time waster for me because I have to waste 2.5 hours with Rue. And she's been so under the weather allergy stuff. It's not like we can be outside, so it's not like we can go to the park or anything like that. And she's coughing, so if we go to like the library, then everybody's looking. So I'm not about to do that. So it's like at least at Wally World I can walk around. You know what I mean? So look, if I could request, hold on, let me put my little boa on. If I could request which picker picked my groceries, then I know which one I would use to do my groceries for me there. But girl, I don't get that option. All right. So I've got some chicken breast. Look, there is nothing fancy getting cooked tonight. Let me tell you what I'm about to do, okay? Exactly. And look, dragonfly kisses. So for instance, today my plan was to purchase grapes for the babies, okay? I looked over all the grapes, and every one of them, the bottom of the bags, most of the grapes on the bottom were mashed and just yuck. So I opted out of grapes. Had I did an online order and put grapes, they'd just throw a bag of grapes in there. And I'd have paid for a half a bag of grapes that was no good. You see what I'm saying? So it's that kind of thing. You know what I mean? I'm really ready for there is a fresh produce, like local produce stand that opens up during the spring and summertime down the road. And I'm really looking forward to going there and getting some fresh local veggies. Like some fresh tomatoes and fresh squash and zucchini. You know what I mean? So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm just ready. I need them to get open. But I think everybody's a little delayed this year. Once again, because of all the stuff from the storm that came through and all. What's up? So tonight there's nothing fancy. I'm gonna saute some chicken breast. I am going to air fry some green beans, and I am going to steam some spring mix vegetables. That's what's on the menu for tonight. And I had been doing the chicken in the air fryer too, but tonight I just feel like doing it in the frying pan, so I'm going to do it in the frying pan. Oh, Lord. Now, tomorrow night, I think yeah, I'm going to do it tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I've got a cool little gadget we're going to try out. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is yet. I'm going to give you some little hints along the way tomorrow. They do the horrible girl buy. So, ooh, 50% to our goal. Thank you, thank you. Amanda Mueller, yes, honey. Air fryer pork chops. Yes, that sounds good. I did pork chops week before last. Karen, yes. So I cooked tonight for tomorrow. So everything I cook tonight is for tomorrow's lunches and dinners. So with a 2- and 4-year-old in the house, And not, I got 2 and a 4-year-old. 4-year-old, is, neurodivergent. He is autistic. And so, my days are full. I don't have time. I just need to be able to heat and eat. You know what I mean? So, doing meal prep makes my life easy. And you know, with kids, period, an easy button's fantastic. Now there are certain parts I dare. If you know chicken, you know chicken. When they leave that gristle in there, I can't. So I always go back there and trim my chicken again. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Hey, girl, hey. Cheers. How's it going? Cheney, what's up? Thanks for the heart, me. Girl, these allergies. If I could punch a hole through the allergy wall. Drives me bonkers. Alright, I don't need that knife anymore. Hey girl, hey. Hey girl, hey. Alright, I'm going to season down these breasts of chicken. And then I'm going to get ready to throw them in the pan over here. With some olive oil. Are you liking and sharing? I appreciate it if you are. Oh, girl, it's good. Translate it when you get a chance. Oh, girl, it's good. Translate it when you get a chance. Life gets busy, we know. I had something up here I was going to try. "15-minute marinade mix. You will need oil, water, and chicken. Whisk the marinade, oil, and water in a bowl and reserve 2 tablespoons. That's too much work. I'm not interested. Not tonight. No, not interested. Not tonight. That sounds too much like work. I don't want to do that. Not interested. I'll pass. And I got yard work to do starting early in the morning. I'm not interested. I'm trying to make my life easy tonight. Cheers, baby. Cheers. Okay, listen. Girl, it's hump day. But girl, I feel like the day's been, I know this is a bad way to say it, but you know, it's like hump day. I feel like the day's been humping me. Like, it's bad. It ain't, and it not in a good way. I can't. I'm like, I need today to go. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, I can't anymore. I can't no more. How you gonna call it hump day? I'm gonna start calling it hump me day. For real. I can't. I felt like every corner I turned, I did not get my medicine. They did not have it. Yes, we met our first goal. Woo woo, woo woo, woo woo, woo woo, woo woo. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. For that first goal, I'm gonna give away a random coffee mug. Now, when I pin the next goal, once we meet that next goal, I'm going to show you what the prize is for top 2 gifters for tonight, okay? So, I'm going to give you something to work towards. Hold up. Let me find, hold up. Let's look at all of my contributors tonight. So, tonight's coffee mug winner will be, aim back my eyes up so I can see it. Will be the G1107. The G1107. You are the winner of a random coffee mug tonight. Our first coffee mug giveaway of the night. Congrats, congrats. Congrats, love. So, send me an email, hotmessfami@gmail.com. I sure can. Here she is right here. There you go. Peggy. All right. Now, once we meet this next goal, I'm going to show you what the prize is for top 2 gifters by the end of the live, okay? Me by now. Y'all don't even know how bad I want to sing, and I can't. Like, I don't have it in. I just don't. I'm not there. I don't have it. I am so stopped up. Stupid thing. All right. My fingers did it finally. There you go. Jamie Taylor. Thank you, love. All right. Ground black pepper. Oh, you gotta turn it on. It's turned off. Ooh, Lord Jesus, help me. What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? I was like, I know something is wrong with this thing. I know the battery is charged up. My favorite fruit to pick and eat? Well, technically tomatoes are fruits, and I love to eat tomatoes straight off the vine. But most people consider that a vegetable. So, if I were going to pick a fruit other than that, I would say, girl, I don't know. We grew up with pear trees and peach trees and apple trees. So they were always readily accessible. Any of those work wonderful for me. I'm not going to lie to you. A good sweet pear or a good sweet peach. All day long, baby. All day long. Lisa Foree, yes, honey. Get you the tomato and just slice just the top edge, just that top, the hat off. You know what I mean? My southern people know what the hat of tomato is. Slice that little hat off. Sprinkle a little salt, a little bit of pepper on there. Eat it right here standing over the sink. Running down your arm and down your chin. Just all down your clothes. Girl, I like to get in here with nothing on but a pair of shorts. Little pair of gym shorts. And let that tomato juice just run everywhere. Now look, y'all all gonna be like, ooh, when you posting the video in the gym shorts eating the tomato? Bye! Brown sugar baby yum yum. Hey love bug, thank you. Hey Carrie. Love you, mean it, thanks for being here. Still praying for you and your family after your husband's loss. All right, that's some garlic powder. I was gonna say garlic, but that ain't the garlic. That's garlic. Hey, baby. Just cute RN. They didn't have them ready. Surprise, surprise. Way to go, CVS. You suck. Ford man, yes, I sure do. I am the Fommy of the house. The father and mommy of the house. That's what Fommy means. Father and mommy all in one. The household duties and Daddy, my husband will cook, from time to time. If I need him to cook a little something, or he gets froggy, he'll make a little something. But most of the time I do it. Plus it's meal prep, so it's easy for me to do this at night once the kids go to bed. Now, if you don't know, you about to know. This is McCormick's rotisserie chicken seasoning. If you ain't never used it, maybe you need to go get you some. One of my family members saw me use it so much with them little bottles, she bought me the big one and sent it to me. But it's the rotisserie chicken seasoning. It's fantastic. But see, this is the thing. What you have to remember is, okay, I don't work outside of the home other than my house cleaning and my landscape jobs and my occasional pickup things that I can do to pick up money. Daddy works outside of the home Monday through Saturday and Sunday sometimes. So, I'm with the kids. That's a full-time job. Plus, I do haircuts. By the way, I got to do the Gunkles haircuts. Bless their hearts. They need haircuts so bad. So I've got to get that knocked out over the next couple days, too. Because I want to do it before the weekend gets here. But when I went to clean the house this morning, I noticed it. And I meant to say something and I forgot. I got sidetracked. Which don't take much anymore. That happens a lot. See? Look, that is for sure. It's 24 hours a day when you got kids, for sure. Oh, stand-in Dan! I love you, mean it. Thanks, Dan. It's good to see you. I don't know if you're actually in the live or not, or it's just you pop by. But if you're here, I appreciate you stopping by. If you're not part of the stand-in community, please make sure you join. I love you, mean it. Hey, girl, hey! Ooh, Chelsea, I feel you, baby. So we've got 5 kids all together. Only 2 still in the home. But the 2 that are still in the home are the 2.5-year-old and the 4-year-old, and the 4-year-old is autistic. So days are not, days are like this. And some days I don't know whether I'm coming or going. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's a little scary, too. All right, I got to move this over. I'm moving a little slow, too. So, if I stay in one spot, I do pretty good. But that getting around is getting around. Hey, girl, hey! Girl, Lisa Reynolds, yes, honey. I feel like I'm going and coming all at the same time. Melissa, now that we've got him in his program with the school, and next year starting pre-K and working on getting speech therapy going and OT going and ABA going, progress. I'm getting some sign language. Like we get eat more and more juice. So I've gotten those. I got thank you one time. I'll take it. It might have been once, but it was once. I got yum. And he was going, when I turned around and looked, he was going yum, yum, because he was out of food. So he was telling me more, but I wasn't looking at him. So he was trying to verbalize to me to look at him that he wanted more food. So he said, yum, yum. I'm like, that's communication, my sweet boy. I love that. So, and we reward it like it's a party. When we have things like that happen, it's a, oh my gosh, Huxley did what? Look at Huxley, go big boy. And we, toys are flying everywhere and we're just, oh my gosh, Huxley did what? Look at Huxley, go big boy. And we, toys are flying everywhere and we're jumping and cheering and everybody's laughing and having a good time because that's what they need. You know what I mean? It's party time. Yes, party time. So, we have got a good advocacy team built with the school. He is set up to, yes, there's a video of him saying up. Not only have we built him a good advocacy team at school, we have a good advocacy team here within the community too, because we have some medical professionals who have helped guide us and direct us where we needed to go. So it's good to have lots of outlets. You know what I mean? So, yes, honey, and you have lots of outlets. You know what I mean? So, yes, honey, and you can tell he is so tickled that he has done something good. Because he is cheesing from ear to ear and squealing and jumping. And that's when I know he gets, oh, way to go me. You know what I mean? So, he's a big boy. I think, honestly, I made a video today while I was at the Wally World about autism. And about having a child with autism. And about the things that you face on a daily basis with autism children. And how important routines are. Especially with him. Girl, you break his routine, he is hot. Do you hear me? He gets mad. If we pass by where we're normally, you know what I mean? So, Chelsea, it's on my page here. I did it today. I try to make 5 to 7 videos a day. And some of them are just 1 to 2 minute videos. Some of them are 3 to 5 minute videos. But I try to get at least that many in a day. I'm setting up a steamer because I'm going to steam some veggies. Hey girl, hey! Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas. Yes, they thrive of routine. What it do, Michelle? So the kids' names came from French, Cajun, and Irish baby name dictionaries. Because I am of Irish heritage. Originally, that's where my family's background comes from on my dad's side. My mom's side was heavy Indian. And so that's where I get my olive complexion from during the summertime, especially when I'm out in the sun. Now, the fair skin, the red hair, the blue eyes, that's all my Irish tones coming out. That was from my dad's side. So that's where those Irish roots come from. And that's why we wanted to use some Irish names. Then the French Cajun, we wanted to use names with X in it. French Cajun is a very easy way to find lots of those silent X's in the names. You know what I mean? So we started looking through those, like you see Devereaux and all of those, So we found a Roux, R-O-U-X, like the roux, like the gravy. She's the last one, the one that brought us all together. That's it. Ain't gonna be no more unless God drops one on the doorstep. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So there you go. That's kind of where that comes from. Now, Huxley's was come from one of the Irish books that we got out of. James is from Daddy. That's his middle name. And my stepfather who passed, that was his first name. So that's where James came into play. And then Rue's first name is actually Harlow. Harlow. Like Winnie Harlow, the model. Daddy loves Winnie Harlow. I love Winnie Harlow. That's where the Harlow came from. Allergy City, baby. Allergy City. And I take daily allergy meds. So imagine what it would be like if I didn't take meds. Horrible, girl. Horrible. Alright, we're going to let that store up to heat. Because I'm going to do a steam back there. I'm going to saute some chicken. And then I'm going to work on my green beans. Because the green beans won't take me just a few minutes. Strainer ready for the green beans. Hey, love bugs! Malin! I do. I love to. I do that at night as kind of like a wind down for myself. And if I get some time during the day, I have a couple that I have stacked that I've been kind of, you read 4 pages of this one, and then on the next break, you read 4 pages of this one. I got like 6 books going on in my head at one time, but I pick it up. Candy Pants, girl. I got my 80s going. Always, baby. I need some olive oil, but I just got to get out the cabinet down here. My brain is not braining tonight either. Let's have another sip of coffee. I love you. I mean it. Cheers. So I got to get me some more local honey. I don't have any more local honey. I got to get me some more. My neck, let me tell you something. I don't have any more local honey. I got to get me some more. My neck, let me tell you something. Jennifer. This stuff right here, of course, I've never used it before until you sent this to me. This is the lavender with the lidocaine pain relieving roll-on. This stuff works really, really good. So I appreciate it. I thank you tremendously. So I've been using this on my neck and my shoulders, and so I've got some relief. I'm hurt, but I'm not hurting like I was hurting, where I was stuck. So I love it because I like to be able to swap up my creams and my ointments and stuff because your body gets numb to some of that stuff after a while. Okay. So, Jamie, whenever I clean my stovetop, I use the Fantastic Grease Remover Cleaner. It's in a green and yellow bottle, lime green and yellow bottle. I take all of this off, the metal stuff, and the little eye covers, all I throw in the dishwasher. And run them through a heat cycle with dish soap, just like I would a regular cycle. Run them through there, a high-end heavy cycle, okay? Then the stove top and all itself, I spray it down with that stuff. I scrub it all down. I wipe all that off. I get me a sink with Dawn dish soap in it. I get my wet rag and I don't wring it out completely. And I Dawn dish soap it all. And then I dump that out and I get another dry towel and dry it all off. And it comes out really good. It's time consuming, but it's clean. Cheers! Amanda, not the reptile knuckles girl. Girl. Close your eyes. Close your eyes if you don't want to see something dirty. Close your eyes. A testament to how strong my cups are. It didn't break. I know everybody's about to crap about my white towel. I know. But let me tell you something. This is a cleaning towel. This towel's been used to clean it. It's got holes and stuff in it. Girl, bye. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. When I tell you that this is what my day has been like for like a week and a half, I'm not joking. Like, seriously. Every time I turn around. Oh, girl, that cleaner that I was talking about, that's it. Oh, and my stainless steel sink in here. Best stuff ever. I picked that up today because I'm going to use that up at the Gunkles next week when I go up there on their sink. The other stuff that I'm using works, but I want to use that on it because I know that will like... There's a couple of the spots that I can't get to come off with the other stuff in the corner, and it's just like mine was in the corner here. And when I used that stuff, it took it off instantly. So I'm here for it. I used to keep it on hand, but you know, life. You know, life. I don't have it in me to bend over and pick this up just yet. Mop it, girl. Mop it. Feet mopping it. Bum, bada, bum, bum, bum. I'm so proud of myself for not losing my cool. Good job. Good job. Good job. You only flipped it off. Good job. Good job. Pat on the back. I'm going to do it again. Good job. Because you could have cussed that out. Wouldn't have done no good, but you could have done that. Good job. The bar cart cleaner. It's called the bar cart. That's literally what it's called. Hey, girl, hey. Oh, the the Amazon. I had them pinned for a long time in like my little cart thingy. I don't know if they're still there, but if you should be able to find them. They're heavy duty magnet door and window locks. They work on drawers too, but the drawer side of things is just a pain in the butt to mount, but they do work. I got to move this for a minute. Lord have mercy. Hey, girl, hey. Amy, girl, yes. I'm getting me some fresh coffee. I am, too. You know, sometimes for real, you just want to curl up in a corner somewhere and cry for like 45 minutes. I give myself the time to do that when I feel like I need it. Sometimes those tears come through when I'm least expecting it, like in the middle of a live or walking through a Walmart like I was today. But that's just the randomness of me. You know what I mean? Missy Craven, have a good night, love. So this is something that Fami's getting ready to start making too. I'm going to do some Fami ones. But these are called kitchen boas. It took me a second. It's a kitchen boa. So it's a rag and towel to wipe your hands on. So it's a big old, like, little hand towels. And it hangs around your neck. But it can also be used to get, like, hot stuff off the stove, out of the oven. And then it's out of the way. Do what you got to do. Wipe your hands, wash your hands, dry your hands. And it hangs. It's got a little hook. So you just kind of hang it up wherever you need to hang it up. How fabulous is this? So, I looked at some patterns last night because I was up till 3:30 a.m. I looked at some patterns to make some of these, like to make some myself that I could make as Fami family ones. So I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm really going to do it. For real. So hang tight. I think we're going to do this. I think I'm going to make some and you can just get one directly from Fami. You know what I mean? It'll be a little customized one from Fami. Lottie, I really do. Everybody's been asking me where I got it from and where they can get one. So I think I'm just going to make them. I've got lots of material that I could use to make them with. So I think I'm just going to make them. And then that way, if anybody wants one, hey, it's another way I can build towards getting my house paid off. You know what I mean? So what else can I do? You know what I mean? I'm going to do everything I can. Hey, girl, hey! All right, don't forget, once we meet the pinned goal below, I'll show you what the prize is for top 2 gifters tonight. Hey, girl, hey. Debbie, girl, I stay up to 3, 4 a.m. anyways, you know. Now, this is just the California spring mix, you know what I mean? That's what I'm going to put in this pot back here. In the pot back here to steam. Let's cut that off. I like to do about half the bag. Half the bag. And this bag has the resealable thing on it. Linda Brown! Girl, I told you. That's some good coffee. Look, Fami, don't joke about coffee now. I love my coffee. I am a coffee connoisseur. I've been drinking coffee since I was like 14 years old. No joke. Booyah. Seal it back up. Girl, yes, honey. We're the outskirts of Lenore. We up like, you know, Blowing Rock direction of Lenore. But we're Lenore. We're Lenore nonetheless. 28649. Sure am. 228. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shopping for a car just got easier. Wait.
The coffee we're talking about. I'm about to go fix my cup too. It's the Kawaii coffee. It's the Garden Isles is the one that I like. Girl, I'm down to my last box right now. I just opened that box last night. So, that has to be ordered. You can't get that one at the Wally World. Now, Harris Teeter carries it. Kroger carries it. Target sometimes carries it. Somebody else carries it too. I can't remember. But you can order it off the Zon. Oh, yes. The Shitty Kitty. That's the other one that carries it. That's the food line. Affectionately known as the Shitty Kitty. Hey, girl. Hey. And Carol says the military stores carry it too. The Wally World doesn't carry this. I wish they did. That would be fantabulous. Yeah, I'll show you the box. Now here's the thing. That says compostable pods. Certified compostable and industrial facilities only, which do not exist in most areas. The freshness wrapper is not compostable. So, what I'm telling you is, don't go trying to throw these into your compost pile because it's not going to work that way. What you can do is cut the lid. Oh, Brandy, I don't care. I'll go to the Shitty Kitty. We just affectionately call it the Shitty Kitty. Cut the little paper out of the top and pour all your coffee grounds into your stuff and get rid of that ring because that ring's not gonna work. Not gonna disintegrate for you. Patience! Love you, mean it. Thanks for being here. Cheers! Fresh cup of coffee. I'm not dropping this one. Knock on some wood. Hey, Pearl. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Nisha. Sit right there. Do not jump off the counter like you did last time. It was your fault. Good night, Ruth Reeves. Thanks for being here. Alright. Girl. Wait a minute. Let me grab this. Is this the right size? Olive oil. Y'all see how sidetracked I get? My ADHD is off the chain. Thanks for the daisies, Malin. Thanks for the TikTok. Who was that? Above all else, choose love. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Pam. Thanks, Erica. Don't forget, I will do a top prize for top 2 gifters if we meet the pin goal here, and I'll show you what it is once we do. Excuse me. A little bit out of the hole. You hadn't heard her. Her TV is off though. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that. Because if I don't fix it now, in another like 5-10 minutes, she's gonna start hollering at me. See what I mean? I know that child more than she knows herself. I did not, Christina. I still don't have my medicine. They still didn't have it ready. I'm like, I can't with y'all. Y'all drive me bonkers. Tara, thank you for the goat. Thanks for the necklace. Thanks, Sarah, for the heart me. Why is it not working? Come on, man. I don't have the patience for this stupid thing tonight. Connect. My patience is this thin for technology today. I'm going to have to close it out. Let's start over. She did not go to sleep this morning until 3:30, quarter to 4. I crawled in the bed at like 4 o'clock, and my alarm went off at 5:30. That gesture that I gave to the floor a few minutes ago, that's what I was doing to my alarm clock this morning, FYI. And I probably could, but this far into the process, if I mess with it now, I'll have to wait even longer. So it's like, I don't want to mess with it again, you know? I just want them to leave my prescription alone. Thanks for the candy bar! Hey girl, hey! Play stupid thing. Paulette, that's a mess. That should not be the case for anything. Period. You know what I mean? Let me grab my charger for my phone too while I'm moving around. She just threw the tablet down the stairs, which means the battery probably went kaput.
Well, now you can. Introducing Amazon Auto.
Tablet.
We made it easy to browse local Hyundai listings, apply for financing, and estimate your trade-in, all with transparent pricing. Then you can pick up your car at your local Hyundai dealership. Amazon Auto.
Lord Jesus.
Car shopping has never been easier.
Lord Jesus.
Amazon.com/autos to learn more. Terms and conditions apply.
know it.
More
You
value
go. I
with
fixed
smart
it.
home security and even
You
smarter price. More
Thank
simplicity with easy install.
It's
More
99.
convenience.
I love you.
2 years of battery life and more connection, so you can check in from anywhere. Hi, Boomer. Who's your good boy? The best part? With Blink Smart Home
Girl.
Security, you'll get all
She trips me out. She trips me out. She's like, this not working anymore. You can have it. Replace it. I'm waiting for another one to come crashing down. She's throwing it. Where'd you do with it? Oh. Here. I will close it out of that. And you get back to home screen. There you go. No, it's not night. Okay, well night night. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're mad, but it's night night. Sorry you're mad. It's night night. Mary Stevens, yes. So I have 17 different designs currently available in my coffee mugs. They're the 15-ounce ceramics. Hotmessfami.com. Girl, vacation. Beyond. Like, but that's the thing. I can't, like, for me to take a vacation, like, I'm gonna need a vacation when I get back from the vacation. From the vacation. You know what I mean? With kids. She threw it down again. I'm not taking it back up there. You know what I mean? With kids. She threw it down again. I'm not taking it back up there. Get mad, get glad, get sad. It is what it is. I'm not taking it back up there. I gave it to you twice. Not doing it again. Twerk on that. How you like them apples? How you like them apples? Girl, bye. You can play them games all you want to. Guess what? You can go to bed without a tablet too. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Onward and upward. I'll see you in the morning. Because it's bedtime. I cannot. She will, I'm telling you, she will, for 2.5, almost 3 years old, she will work you like she's a 30-year-old that has just gone through her, like, 10th year of college and can't make up her mind which profession she wants to go towards. And that's the God honest truth. And now coming home to say she's swapping professions again. Strainer for the green beans. Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord, Baker's girl. This is called a kitchen boa. I'm getting ready to start making them myself. But it gives you a hand towel around your neck, easily accessed. Pot holder to pick up stuff off the stove, out the oven. All right. Seasoned side down is the way I do it if I'm doing it in the pan like this. And I listen for the sizzle to know that I got it hot enough. Look, I've cooked it so long, I pretty much know. Daddy is at the lodge playing cards. He went and did that, picked up that golf cart today. Or went and looked. I don't know if they, so I didn't get the full story. I don't know if they actually purchased the golf cart for the ladies or not. But they went to look at one today. And they had to pull the trailer just in case they got it. I don't know if they actually came back with it or not. I forgot to ask and had too much going on. You know what I mean, Jolene? Oh. Excuse me for just a minute. Nope. It is $9.99. And if I take away everything that you can throw down the step, sorry, love bug. It is bedtime. You were overexhausted because you stayed up too late last night. And you need to go to sleep. That's all that's wrong with you. You've had your medicine. It's time for bed. Good night. I love you. Sleep good. Hey, girl, hey. Girl, her tantrums have gotten like true 2-year-old. She was, girl, she was doing something like that. She was throwing all the stuff from her room down the steps, cleaning it out. But she slept, she had like a 30-minute nap this afternoon was all she's had. And that was on the ride home from town. That was asleep in the car while I was unloading the groceries, and then she was awake. Okay? That is, I think I'm grown, and I'm supposed to stay up. That is Miss, I stayed up till 3:30 a.m. this morning, and then didn't want to get up at 9 a.m. when I was supposed to, so that I could get ready to do the things I needed to do for the day. And still got woke up and was mad about that, too. So, you know, honey, she's getting a dose of life. You know, welcome to it, baby. She was cleaning room and I was letting her. She should be exhausted. I mean, exhausted. Do you hear me? I mean, I know she is exhausted. You can look at her and tell she's exhausted. But she fights it. That's why she's throwing stuff down the stairs. Because as long as she's up moving and doing stuff, she don't go to sleep. She knows if she stays still, she's going to go to sleep. And ain't nothing wrong with her except she just don't want to go. She just wants to be up playing, do what she wants to do when she wants to do it. And then she wants to sleep during the day. Well, that's not the way that works, baby. That's not the way that works. We sleep at night. You have to flip them days and nights again. She's had like a whole... And I mean, I know part of it is probably because she's just like I am. She can barely breathe at night. You know what I mean? It's worse at nighttime. She's probably just like I am at night. But that's why I gave you the allergy meds and stuff. That's like all I can do. And you still got to get your rest. You know? I'm going to do a little bit more. That's why I stick to bedtime. You see, I didn't bring her down. It's bedtime. It's not an option. It's bedtime. Look, this ain't my first rodeo. She the youngest of 5 kids. Baby, I done fought through bedtimes 5. This is the 5th time. I know how to do this. I will outlast you. Promise. Promise. I will outlast you. But they go through these spurts, all kids do, and they'll go through a sleep regression spurt where they don't sleep as good as they did or don't want to go to bed like they used to, and it's just par for growing up. Huxley went through it too. Now his wasn't as bad as hers, but this younger right here, she'll push your buttons. Plus she thinks if she stays up, that eventually you're just going to say, come on downstairs. Not me. I'm like, go on to sleep because you ain't coming downstairs. She's up there tossing stuff now. That thing's a mess, y'all. Now, Huxley last night, he woke up in the night and he went right back to sleep. Rue, she never went to sleep last night before I got off live. And then she was up there screaming because her TV went off and never would settle. And so that's why I finally was like, screw it. And I went up there and sat with her and made the video at 2:30 this morning. And so I sat up there with her thinking maybe that would help calm her down. You know what I mean? Girl, bye. That didn't work neither. It took till 3:30 this morning to get her to calm down. And the only way I got her to calm down then was to literally lay beside her in her... She's got a big twin-size day bed up there now. So I had to crawl up in her day bed with her, right next to her, and snuggle her and hold her down. And hum in her ear. So, one song I can hum in her ear and she'll go to sleep is In the Garden. I come to the garden alone. So, I'll hum that in her ear and she'll go on to sleep. She finally went on to sleep. So, I'll hum that in her ear and she'll go on to sleep. She finally went on to sleep. But like I said, I had to pin her down to do it. I had to shake my veggies down a little bit. So Rue is not old enough for melatonin yet. You can't start melatonin until 3 years old. So she hasn't reached... She's almost 3, but girl, I'm picky about that stuff. The minute you turn 3, we'll discuss it. But I ain't doing it till then. And that was per my pediatrician. It's not recommended until then. And I was like, okay, cool. Then it's also not recommended to keep children on melatonin for a very long period of time. It should be something to kind of get them going, and then they should be set in their schedule. So they shouldn't become dependent on it. I don't like myself to be dependent on anything like that, and I don't want them to be dependent on anything like that. You know what I mean? So, this is the one thing I'm dependent on that I need to get rid of, is my coffee. So now we do, for nighttime, we do the chamomile. And these are just soothing tabs. They have chamomile in them. They just help to soothe. And we've done those. That's kind of one of the only things I do to kind of help for sleep. And they work really good because we don't use them on a regular. Just on a night that we're really wound up and need a little something to kind of mellow us out a little bit. And all that is chamomile. Hey girl, hey! See, some people's kids, melatonin has the adverse effect on. I did remember to spray her sheets, though, with Zarbee's bedtime spray. Zarbee's bedtime spray. Oh, Christy, I hope you get better, love. Prayers, hugs, and love. I'm glad you're back with us tonight. Now, I thin slice these so it doesn't take very long for them to cook. Those two are a little bit thicker, so they'll take just a few more minutes, but... Hey, girl, hey! Stacy Schwartzwalder, your subscription ends in 48 hours. It popped up on the screen. I'm letting you know. Hey, girl, hey! Beautiful Disaster, thanks for the follow. Hey, Letta, how are you, love? Don't forget, if we meet the pinned goal below, I will do a prize for top 2 gifters. And I'll show you what it is. I came over here to get something. Oh, I know what it was. But I don't know what I did with it. Oh. It's like I know I had it out. Hey girl, hey, what's up? Alright, so this pan will fit inside of my air fryer. This is what I'm going to use to do my green beans on, okay? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take my green beans, and I'm going to put them on this little pan. And then we're going to coat them with some olive oil and some seasoning, some goody seasoning. And then we're going to pop them in the air fryer and let them bake over in the air fryer. And it makes some crispy green beans. Hey girl, hey! Alright. There we go. Chicken. Set it down there so it'll be out of my way. Alright, now I'm going to put my other pieces of chicken in. Seasoned side down. And then I'll season the other side. Hey girl, hey! Making some sauteed chicken breasts tonight. Of course, this is meal prep for tomorrow. So, chicken breast, green beans in the air fryer, and the spring mixed vegetables steamed. And then that way we've got a good, wholesome meal for tomorrow for lunches and for dinner. Now the only one that will not eat, Huxley will probably eat the green beans, but he's not going to eat the chicken because he doesn't do much meat. And he won't do the broccoli vegetables. He just won't do those. As for Rue, she will eat all of it. So I don't have to worry about it with her. But I always keep Huxley's extra foods that he eats on. This is Huxley's cabinets over here. I have started putting his foods here so that he can access them and he can pick out what he wants, because I get tired of saying, do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want this? Put it in a cabinet that he can get to it. So, this is a kitchen boa, is what it's called. It's hand towels on either end. Easy to use for picking up a hot plate, putting it in and out the oven, drying your hands off after you wash them. And it's right here. When you get done, it's got a ring on it. You just hang it up, and it's ready to go for the next time. I'm getting ready to start making them. So, in another week or so, I'll have them available. hotmesspalmy.com. Alright, we're going in with some olive oil. A little garlic powder. This is fresh green beans, yes. Cilantro lime. Little black pepper. We'll use it from the grinder. Now, I've got this on coarse grind, so it'll take a hot minute. You know what I mean? The babies are 2.5 and 4 now. A little over 2.5, actually. Oh, girl. Let's just put some of this on there. Why not? Mary, I love those grinders. One of my Fami's family sent those to me. And I adore them. Like, I cannot get enough of those. They make my life so much easier. I'm going to pop them in the air fryer back here. This air fryer has a veggie setting as well, so I just take it to the veggie setting. Back it down temp-wise to about 350. And run them for about 18 minutes. Done. Alright, let's check these puppies back here. Hey girl, hey! So see, that's the thing. A lot of people are like, well, you can't, if you don't put salt and pepper in it, you ain't done nothing. No, baby. Salt and pepper ain't seasoning and spices. Get you some seasonings and spices and you don't need salt and pepper. IJS, I'm just saying. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Honey, I get invited to the cookout. If you know, you know. I am the cookout. Have been the cookout quite a few times. Is my twin Daisy here? Check out my twin Daisy. She'll tell you. Alright, so I put a little bit of garlic powder in there, but I do a little bit of lemon pepper on these veggies, okay? Now this is the Mrs. Dash. There's no salt in this. Then we need a little bit of dill weed. Let them jokers steam. Oh, Misty, awesome. All right. Girl, easy peasy lemon squeezy tonight. You hear me? Oh, Misty 80, that's awesome. Look, be careful in recovery. Listen to what they tell you to do. Pay attention to them nurses. They got their job for a reason. Follow doctor's orders. And heal up, all right? We love you. We mean it. We're praying for you. So, Ruth, tonight I'm making sauteed chicken breast, steamed California blend vegetables, which is the broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. And then I am doing air fryer green beans. Hey, girl, hey! Alexa, volume to 4. Alexa, volume to 4. My ears are stopped up. I can't hear. Alexa, volume to 5. That's a little bit better. Miss Joy, it is 10:30 here. This is meal prep. I do meal prep Monday through Saturday nights live. Sometimes it's meal prep. Sometimes I'm folding laundry. Sometimes I'm painting gnomes. Speaking of gnomes, let me show you something. How cute did that turn out? Oh! I still got to paint something on his shovel. Still a couple touch-ups, but... And look what I wound up doing with this one. Watch this. I didn't paint the one flower, but I gotta paint it. How cute! I'm still working on the others. I didn't get any further on that one. I'm still working on it. All night long. Hey girl, hey! Come on guys, tap, 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 share, share, share. And do not forget, if we meet the pinned goal below, doggone it, I'm about to show you. If we meet the pinned goal below, my top 2 gifters by the end of the live will win each of you will get a 2 set of coasters. The Fami's family coasters that I've been making. So each of you will get a 2-pack of Fami family coasters. That's what's up for grabs for my top 2 gifters tonight. If we meet the pin goal, the dancing flowers. Where did you find them? So those, all those are ones that I found on the Book of Face that someone had in their yard and they were getting rid of, and they were all faded, and so now I'm repainting them. Miss Peggy! Yes, honey. Don't forget, I have the coasters and sets available at hotmessfami.com. So I have coaster sets for sale, but I'm doing a little giveaway for my top 2 gifters tonight. If we meet that dancing flower goal. So, Alexa, volume 3. This is Kleenex Kelly. She guards the Troll Be Gone spray. Because from time to time, people come in here and try to be ugly and start stuff. They are. And so we spray them out the room. And we pray for them. And then we give them a tissue from Kleenex Kelly. And so we spray them out the room. And we pray for them. And then we give them a tissue from Kleenex Kelly, because she's a tissue box cover from the 1970s. They're called Dimple Dollies. And she gives side-eye. So give her some tissue and a little side-eye and sit on her weight. Bah. 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 Bless it. Bless it. That's Kleenex Kelly. That's Kleenex Kelly. Watch out, she'll come for you in your dreams. That's for Sharon. Hillary, yes, honey. Oh, have a good night, love. Sleep good. Look, Kleenex Kelly has her own t-shirt, tumbler, and coaster line. Here's the tissue for your issue. I have it on coffee mugs, tumblers, and you can change the background color. There are like 8 different colors to choose from. HotMessFarming.com, go get you one. Put it on your desk. And when somebody come by, tell me, here's a tissue for your issue. Get out my way. You got to go, girl. Karen, go back to your desk. Look. Go back to your desk, Karen. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Come on, tap, tap. Come on, tap, tap, tap. Share. So there's a house tour pinned on my video, on my page. It's the second pinned video on my page. Is my house tour. So you can see the whole inside. And then, as for the yard, it's not been completed since Helene came through here. So it's a work in progress. Once I get done, I'll do a full tour. But we haven't made it that far yet. Susan Muhammad, your prescription. Your subscription is coming up to an end. Donna Jones, your subscription is ending as well. Just letting you know if you wanted to renew. We only need 19 more dancing flowers to have a top prize. The top 2 gifters prize for tonight. Ooh, this was the other thing, y'all. Look. Okay. So, y'all know I like my cheesecakes, right? With the Greek yogurt and all. The mock cheesecakes with the candy bar. Girl. With that Moxie Melanie. This one. With the salt, sea salt sprinkle across the top. Girl. Yes. 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 Oh, Janet Marie, doing good. Hope you are. Struggling with sinus and allergies, but you know, that's par for the course. We still pushing up Daisy, so that's a good thing. Chicken. Ooh, she fogging up the glasses. Scrumdiddlyumptious, baby. Alright. Now that's just got to sit here and cool off. That oil. And now we're waiting on our steamed veggies back here. I don't want to touch that and steam my finger. Yum, scrumdiddlyumptious. Now, let's see. I have a feeling these are still not quite there, but we're getting there. They need a few more minutes. Hi, girl. Hey. I was about to say, where's my coffee? I lost it. The gingerbread lady. Yes, honey. I've done the virtual auditions for The Voice like 3 times. And I've never made it past the virtual auditions where you sing on video camera to them. You know what I mean? Like I've scheduled my time and done all that. I've done it 3 times, but I've never made it. So, what you gonna do? Andrew, I did not get my medicine. They still don't have it. So, yeah. I was too put out to go in there. I was going to go in there and show my tail. Like, literally go in there with the kids and show my tail. I didn't have it in me today to do that. I just didn't have it in me. I know if I would have, they probably would have figured out a way to fill my medicine quick and give it to me today on the spot. But my allergies and stuff are so bad. And, like, I was just, like, so done after being up until 3:30 a.m. with Rue. And then not going to bed myself until 4 o'clock and back up at 5:30. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I didn't have it in me. So the only thing, I take daily like Claritin for my allergies anyways. So I'm just taking my daily allergy med like I have been. And then the, you know, the Vicks vapor thing that you can sniff in your nose, the inhaler thing, and it clears everything up where you can breathe. I've been doing that. And then just taking, like, if I feel like I need something, I'll take some, I got some Tylenol sinus, but I don't like to take a lot of medication. So I try to just kind of get through it. It is what it is. I've dealt with sinus problems my whole life. It's not anything new. I've always had sinus issues. Let's see. I think my green beans are where I can put my cheese on them. Go in with some Parmesan and pop them back in there for a few minutes. Thanks for the dancing flowers. If we meet that goal, I'll release the prize for top gifters. All right. Now we're gonna pop it back in. Now, this time they'll run for like another 8-ish minutes. And they'll be ready to go. Because I like to kind of, you know what I mean, let it melt across the top. That it's pollens. The pollen this year is redonkulous. Thanks for the money gun, Melissa. Celeste, girl. I like the, I get the little Equate. It's not even like name brand. It's like the Equate non-medicated vapor inhaler. It's just menthol scented. And it helps kind of open up those passages and make everything kind of drain out a little bit. So I've been doing that, you know, as needed. I've got Flonase, so I've been doing that in the morning. Girl, redonkulous. Redonkulous! Pookie54! Cheers, baby! I love you, mean it. I'm here for my coffee, too. Veda, thank you, love. Look, my hair is kind of a hot mess today. I ain't really done nothing with it because I just ain't felt it. Yes, please make sure to follow me everywhere, especially over on like YouTube. In case anything were to happen and this gets taken from us over here at the Tickety Tack. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Thanks for the galaxy. Thanks for the roses. Dar, I can sleep at night with drinking coffee. I have ADHD and OCD, so caffeine helps mellow me and wind me down so that I can sleep. So I purposely drink it at night to kind of wind me down. Like, my manias for my ADHD get so out of control that I have to have something to kind of wheel me back in, and that does. Caffeine does it for me. So I do not do lives during the day per se. I make videos, but very rarely, if I do, it's just like a spur of a moment. I'm going to jump on live for a few minutes. I got to blow my nose. Hold on. Heck yeah, man. That was a productive one. That's bad when you get excited about a snot blow. Ah. It's like, I'll be able to breathe for a few minutes. So here's the purpose of the kitchen boa. I just washed my hands. The towel's right here. Easy access. Dry my hands off. And I don't have to worry about hanging the towel back up. I just go and do what I got to do. You know what I mean? Kim Love Colin. I want to do an album really bad. It is very costly to get into the studio. Plus, you have to pay for copyrights for music and all that kind of stuff. So it's very expensive to cut an album. Do I want to? Is that my dream? Yes, it is. Have I been saving towards it? Yes, I have. Have I made much progress? Enough to cut about one song. So that's how far I've gotten. And currently, right now, my biggest focus is actually just making sure that I do everything that I got to do to make enough money to pay my house off in 5.5 months. 5 months in a week. That's what I'm worried about more than anything right now. So I think I'm going to try to do some like live concerts on here, where you can just do like straight tipping for concerts type thing, and then it'll help me eventually build towards it all, and we'll get to it eventually. You know, I'll keep doing live. I'll travel and do live concerts if I got to. I don't mind. Of course, I got to get through this. All right, let's get us a pretty little bowl right here. Ain't she pretty? Ain't she pretty? Lord Jesus. Steamed veggies. It's alright. Scrumdiddlyumptious. She need a little bit more lemon pepper. She was not lemony enough. I wish I had. There she is. I was about to say, where's my Kendall's lemon pepper? She's a little more lemony. I'll mix them up. I don't mind. Add a little parsley flake for some, you know, color. Because you know it don't taste like nothing. This is one of my Pyrex pieces. I have a few vintage Pyrex pieces. None of them really. I have like one or two that have like a matching bowl or something to them. But most of them are just little individual, like one-offs. I don't have many like sets. but I cherish them each and every one, and they each have a name. This is Mama Sue, is the name of this one. This came from one of my followers, who her and her mother, her name is Katie, her mama's name was Sue, used to watch me together while her mom was fighting the big C word. And unfortunately, she lost her battle in 2020. And this was one of her bowls. And Katie said that her mom would have wanted me to have it so that we could still be in live together every night. So Katie follows us on here. I'm sure she's probably here in the room with us tonight. So we break out Mama Sue. So Katie feels like she's at home with her mom watching Fami like they used to do. And then I get to have Mama Sue here with us too. You know what I mean? So that's the way we roll. Everything in my life has meaning. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way I roll. So there's a purpose. And I know that. I know there's a purpose in everything that I do, in every word that I say, in every action that I take part in. And I know that actions speak louder than words a lot of times. So I always pray that God hides me behind the cross, that I'm not seen, but that He's seen through me. I'm not perfect by any means. None of us are. The only one perfect one is sitting on the right side of the Lord, the big God, the big Jesus, the big God Himself. His name is Jesus. That's it. I'm not perfect. But girl, I strive for perfection. And that's all we're supposed to do. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? And then give ourselves grace when we don't meet it. Because guess what? He gave us grace and mercy. Kristen Robinson, love, hugs, and prayers for you, my sweet friend. Always some love, some light, and some positivity around here. That's the way we roll. I love you, mean it. Cheers. Do you have your coffee mugs? I have 17 different designs available. They are 15-ounce coffee mugs as well. Because, girl, I don't play with my coffee. 8-ounce coffee mug. Fami's 15-ounce coffee mug. Don't play with me. We like coffee, okay? Go get you one or two or three. You know you can get the coffee mugs in a bundle set that comes with the candle as well. Go check them out. HotMessFami.com. Oh, Jenny's 4217. Thank you, love. So, Paulette, I do not stick to one because none of them are a perfect translation. This is what I feel about. Let me explain myself when I talk about the Bible to some people. They get off put, and I don't want you to get off put. I want you to understand what I say, okay? And what I'm saying. A lot of the different versions of the Bible you see now, the King James included, were translated by man, plain and simple, white man most of the time. And that being said, sometimes the depth of study that needed to be put into certain words and certain terms was not properly done. So I feel like most Bibles. You can believe how you want. This is my personal belief, and I'm an ordained minister. I'm telling you this because this is the way I truly believe. I believe that most of them were not translated properly. There are some miss-ups, and I don't feel like we need to be so locked into what exactly. Well, it says you can and can't do this, and it says you can and can't. No, it said you can and can't do that in that time, in the time in which that was written. That's what it was written for. And it's telling you the stories of that time. They are great collections of stories of the times then. But they are stories and translations from a time when we don't even know those words that were being spoken then. So, my relationship, as yours should be, is between me and my Savior, as yours should be between you and your Savior. You see what I mean? Your relationship between you and God is between you and God. Because what's going to happen is when you pass on and you get to the pearly gates, guess who he's not asking you about when you get there? He ain't worried about nobody but you when you get to the gate. He's not going to ask you, well, what did you think about the way Fami lived? Well, what did you think about the way that so-and-so did this? Well, what? He's not going to ask you any of that. He's going to say, you did this, and this, and you showed hatred towards this, and this because you were judging instead of just listening to me and allowing everyone else as much grace and mercy as I'm allowing you. So we all walk around daily expecting God to give us constant grace and mercy, but you don't want to give anybody else grace and mercy. You know what I mean? So I think there's a lot more to it. You know what I mean? Janie, exactly. When you are truly studying the word, the written word, you need to look at the time and context and place in which it was written and what they were talking about. What was going on then? It wasn't like it is now. It was a different day and time and place and time. So you cannot base today on 1780, the same day in 1787. You can't do that. It's not the same. Therefore, that is one of the things that I find and I believe strongly in. It is not our place to judge. And that's where the problem comes in. 90% of the world's problem is now. Most people are walking around with a 2x4 sticking out of their own eye and ain't worried about that 2x4 sticking out of their eye, but they over here telling you need to make sure you sweep around your porch. Hold on, wait a minute. Skirt! Back up. Worry about the 2x4 in your eye before you come sweeping around my porch. My porch is not your business. Now see, those same people that want to throw and cast, well, you wrong. You go burn in hell. You go burn in hell because the way you live your life. They also the first ones that's normally running around on their wives, out drinking at the bar all week long, and then in church on Sunday morning like they holier than thou. You want to know how I know that? Because I ran karaoke in the bars and then was at the church on Sunday morning to direct music at the church. So I saw both sides. I saw the ones that were tore up drunk on Saturday night and roll into church on Sunday morning after the sermon started as if they're holier than thou. So try again. Yes, I'm an ordained minister. Yes, I am a gay man. Yes, I am going to heaven. I'll see you when we get there. Spencer Brown, yes, girl. Janie, not only that, it says that the woman after her menstrual should go and clean herself for 7 days, but it also states that when a woman is on her menstrual, that her husband should leave the home until it is over with. He should leave the home and go to the woods until her menstrual cycle is done. They don't do that neither. IJS, I'm just saying. You know? She said he should go permanently. Sherry said it's for his own safety. Shell Bell said, with the remote. Here you go. Bye. Exactly. The laws of the Old Testament were getting out of hand. But see, that's the thing. Nobody wants to look at that. And it goes back to the same thing with things that are going on today. Are the laws not getting out of hand? Are the laws not getting out of hand? Are things not getting out of hand? You know what I mean? I think it's when you start seeing things getting out of hand, that's when you start seeing those transitions, those mass transitions start happening, where you've got people of the faith that are like, I'm still of the faith, but I'm not going to do organized religion because I see now. You see what I mean? So I think that's where there's a lot of us, even a lot of us ordained ministers, that are not really so much part of organized religion, but are still very faithful and open to the call. And when we need to speak on what we know of the true love of Jesus, then we share that and do so. Because that's what we're supposed to be doing, bearing that good fruit, and showing that good fruit. You know what I mean? Jay Bird said, here's your blanket, here's your pillow, what else you need? You know what I mean? So, anywho. I digress. All right. Pinned goal below. If we meet the pinned goal below, we will do a prize for top gifter. Then it'll be, once we meet that pinned goal, whoever the top 2 gifters are will be the winners of the 2-piece coaster sets. Okay? That's the way we're doing it tonight. I am setting you a timer for 20 minutes. Okay?
We are an exotic snack company. We had over $100,000 in sales from our TikTok ads in the first month. So
20 minutes on the clock.
250 orders a day.
19 minutes and counting on the thing. You know what I mean? Hey girl, hey. So Joanne, I think Joanne Lanningham, talking about teaching and doing like Bible classes, I think I'm going to actually do that over on my Tube of You channel. I think I'm going to start posting some content over there for that. It's tougher to do it here simply because of some of the limitations for that. It's tougher to do it here simply because of some of the limitations we're currently under. Let's just leave it at that. Without causing the account issues, if that makes sense. But girl, there's a will, there's a way. Hey girl, good travel and sing with a lady by the name of Carolyn. Morgan B out there in Cassett. I used to live out there in Cassett too. I did air fry those green beans, Pam. I know where Greenville's at. Been up there and sang a time of 12 too. Joanne, we have probably crossed paths then. I traveled and sang, worked retail in those areas. Green beans, garlic powder, cilantro lime, rotisserie chicken, and olive oil. And then I sprinkled cheese on them at the end. So Susie Parker, as soon as I get through this allergy stuff, it'll take me a couple more days to kind of weed through this. Especially since I'm going to be working outside again tomorrow. But like next weekish, I'm planning on doing a concert, like a live concert, one night here on live. I'm going to block up the lobby. $60 milligrams of it every morning. The other thing is, once I now get back on it, it's going to take 24 hours or more to get into my system again. So that sucks. Susan Brock, girl, you know what it's like when you don't get, when you don't have it. If you've ever run out of it. Normally the first 24 hours after I don't have it, I'm okay. But by 48, it's like, girl, you better do something quick. It's going to be bad. But stupid CVS, they keep screwing my stuff up. So, what are you going to do? You know what I mean?
It's what we all want. Spectra.
What are you going to do?
Anything is possible with products and services designed to work better together for a seamless connectivity.
8 minutes and 35 seconds. 8 minutes, 35 seconds.
So there's no limit to how big we can dream. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectra.
I hope so. Y'all, CVS sucks. Period. I made chicken, so hey, there's Daddy. See that the over the counter, that's the thing. They gave me the regular. Hold on. They gave me, let me cover up all my information. They gave me the Lansoprol. Lansoprol, this one, okay? This is the one, they said that if I took this one, because it was cheaper in place of my other one, it would work fine. It does not work. This does not work for me. The other one of this is Dexilant. There's some, and it's 60 milligrams. There's something with the Dexy that works that this does not do. I don't know why. That's just the way it works. Now, am I still taking that to at least help me over a little bit each day? Yes, but it's a pain in the rump. Because by, like, lunchtime-ish, I'm bubbling. You know? All right, 7 minutes. 7 minutes. That is to meet the pinned goal below so that we can do prize for top 2 gifters. So I normally take 60 milligrams of Dexilant for it, but they put me on this other stuff and it don't work. And look, here's the thing. The pharmacist tech at CVS is the one who put in the order to change my medicine. Then the lady at CVS, the head pharmacist that was there the other day, tried to tell me we can't legally do that, so she would not have done that. I said, she put in the request. Look at the system. And she deleted my Dexilant after I told her not to. That's on her. She did it. No, she can't do that. We're not allowed to do that. The hell she did. And I was in the drive-thru the day that woman tried to tell me that. And I literally looked at her. And I said, you know what? I've been without my medicine for 7 days already. I said, so now I'm going to go through Easter and not enjoy Easter because I don't have my medicine. And it's all your fault. And I drove off. She had me hot. And she was just standing there looking at me going, yes, I'm talking to you. I won't enjoy my Easter, and it's your fault. You heifer. 5 minutes. Exactly. I'll ginger snap on you. Don't play with me. Listen here, Sheila. Louis, yes. Then they want to get mad when you got to add. Well, sir, I don't know why you have to be so ugly and have to be so rude and have such an attitude. Well, because you're incompetent to do your job. How about that? Linda. Shannon, I had to do like we have a like an online portal that you can go in and request your medications and stuff. So I had to go through the online portal and do it like a brand new request for all of my medication all over again for them to reset it. Then when they send it to the pharmacy's gonna send me a note talking about we can't fill your prescription until we get verification from your insurance that it's covered. Dummy, it's never been covered by the insurance. We use the RX plan to give me the 35% discount that I can get that direction. It's notated in my account. Please read the account. And they still don't have my stuff ready today. I'm like, bye. Day number 10. Day number 10. Remember that thing I did to the floor earlier? Yeah. Bye. It drives me bonkers. It really does. Hey, girl, hey. Girl, yes, Jamie, it's CVS. It's CVS. But CVS is the only place that I can get my medication the cheapest. Walmart, Wally World, is like $60 more on that same medication. I can't pay $60 more. I already pay $95 for a month of that medication. I can't pay $60 more on that medication. I don't have $60 more to throw at it. You know what I mean? And I did the online search on who gives me the best rate for that medicine. And it's CVS. That's the only place I can get it that cheap. So I'm gonna write the company. We discussed that last night. I'm gonna write the company because somebody sent me the contact information. So I'm gonna write the company and see if they can't help me figure something out too. Sarah Bear, I know, right? Good RX is what we use. That's why I get it at the discount that I get it at. But it's only through CVS. Yes, Jamie. One minute and 45 seconds before we wrap it up to get out of here. Tiffany, it's called Dexilant. It's actually called like dexlansoprazole or something like that. But Dexilant. 60 milligrams. That's what I take for my GERD stuff. I can't get it through Amazon, unfortunately. Thanks for the puppy kisses! Don't forget, if we don't meet the pinned goal, we got 1 minute left. We won't have a prize for top 2 gifters. Got to meet that pinned goal to do that. If not, we'll carry it over till tomorrow. Who knows, I might change the gift up completely tomorrow anyways. You never know. Elena, it is 11:20, almost 11:25. See, my insurance won't cover it. It won't cover it. That's why I have to use the Good RX to get that discount. Hey, Dion, what's up? See, sassy girl, if it would not be for the discount, I would have to pay, I think it's 160, 150, something like that, I think is what I have to pay for it. Mine is the generic. The one I get is the generic. So, and that's on the Good RX. Time is up. Time is up. That was my timer going off. Time is up. Time is up. All right, my love bugs. Y'all know I'm stopped up. I ain't trying to sing tonight stopped up like this, sounding a hot mess. Alexa, stop. So I'm getting ready to get out of here for the night. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to get my little portions set aside and ready for lunches and dinners and all that for tomorrow. Straighten up my kitchen. I might do a load or two of laundry before I go to bed. Who knows? Eventually go to bed, and then I got work in the morning before the kids wake, and then we'll get content throughout the day. So